Everybody, and welcome to another live stream on Divi Team Tutorials. We're going to be talking about Divi framework today, and first, I'll introduce myself. My name is Adnan, and I am the author of tutorials. We're going to be talking about web and first information in myself. So, and I am the author of. We are going to. I'm just going to introduce Matt right now. Matt is the founder of Divi Framework. And
hey guys,
how are you doing today?
Awesome. It's a great day. It's great to be live. This is my first live webinar. Did you know that? First one.
I didn't know that. That's awesome.
I've done them for other people before, never for myself. So it's a first for me, and it's great that my first is on the Divi Tuts place. I mean, WordPress is awesome. So it's great to be doing this as part of the WordPress community.
Awesome. So tell me something. How did you come up with Framework? What was the reason you decided to go with Divi and create add-ons for Divi?
Well, you know, we were working with all sorts of different stuff. We were doing Laravel, Angular, Business Catalyst, Joomla. And when I came across WordPress, I really liked it. But the problem was really it was taking me a long time to theme it up. So when we came across Beaver Builder, we thought this is okay, but it wasn't really that great. It wasn't what I wanted. And then we stumbled upon Divi. And honestly, me and my whole team, we fell in love. Basically, just because we could build websites in 1/3 the time and get double the quality of what we were getting before. I mean, the design tools were just awesome. And it meant for us that there was a really easy way for us to build great results for our clients at budgets that were very appealing to them.
That's awesome. I agree with that because Divi has changed my life as well, and it's an amazing product. So, let's discuss the offer you guys are giving out right now first. So, Divi Framework, we're giving away 100 lifetime memberships, right? And it's $89 for one membership. And what do these guys get with this membership?
Well, the thing is we have an ongoing membership right now available just to anybody. So there was free membership and annual membership. And the guy's chat who runs the whole forum here, you know, he came to me and said, Matt, can we do a promo for you guys? I said, look, you know, yeah, I'm kind of interested. What should we do? And he said, well, what about a lifetime membership? Now, we haven't really wanted to do lifetime memberships in the past because it's not really maintainable. You know, unless you see your business being less than 3 years, it's pretty difficult to be able to sell something and say, I'm going to support this for the rest of my life and sell it to you now. You better have a pretty good trading plan, right? But I thought, hey, I really love what's happening here on the tutorial space. I love doing tutorials myself. I can do 100 lifetime licenses. So we'll limit it to 100 just for the members of this particular Facebook group. And it's only a one-off, so we're never, ever going to repeat this. This is 100 licenses we particularly created for this very group to get this offer. And that means that you can purchase this offer. Do you have that website address, Adnan, of where they get this offer?
Yeah, it should be in the comments for this live video. And
Pro Hustle, wasn't it?
Yeah, it should be there, and we posted it a while ago too, so it will be there. Don't worry about that.
People so you guys check it out. But I mean, this means that you can get all these tools that we developed, and we developed these tools from making client websites. To give you an idea, we've done over 80 Divi websites in the past year alone. And when we were building those websites, we said, hey, there's certain things that we came up time and time again that were taking us a lot of time to deal with. The first one was breadcrumb headers. Second one was a footer injector. And then we had things like social gateways, membership tools. FAQ management was another big one. Our FAQ tool, we install at default on every site we create for our clients because it allows you to manage FAQs as a post type. And then you can put categories in and insert those on any pages. And when you update the post type, all your pages across your website with the relevant categories automatically get updated. So if I want to add an FAQ on my footer injector product page, I can just add it to the post type and say, this is for the footer injector. But let's say, for example, that I create an FAQ that needs to go on 4 products. What you used to have to do was go to every single page and update that little FAQ block, save it, test it. So you repeated yourself how many times? 4 times, right? Whereas with us, you create the FAQ once and you put a category on it to classify it, and then it appears across all 4 pages. The great thing is, like all of us, when you accidentally wrote internet instead of internet, instead of having to go back and edit those 4 pages, you edit the post type once and it updates across all your pages. We did the same thing with testimonials, same thing with our video embedding toolkit. And we've done this time and time again with real time-saving plugins that we've developed with Divi Framework.
Nice. So basically, all your plugins save everybody time, right? So it's going to help us create websites faster.
That's exactly right. I mean, look, most of our websites that we're doing for a lot of our customers have 150, 160 pages. You know, if you've got to update a footer on 160 pages, that is a heap of time. Whereas with our footer injector, you do it once and connect it up and you're done. That's it. And the amazing thing is we just released an update to this week, and now you can set footers by post type. So let's say on my blog, I want a specific footer on my blog archive page and every blog page. I can set that footer and it happens just for blog items. It might be your projects. You want the same footer on all your projects. Same thing. You know, you can use that with the footer injector, and that's a free product. And if anybody hasn't heard of us before, I'd say go and sign up on our website right away, install that footer injector. I'm telling you, it'll change your life if you like putting custom footers on your Divi websites.
I saw someone talking about it today. There was some guy who was asking about, you know, if people like to change their footers on their websites, you know, Divi websites and stuff. So I think, yeah, there might be a lot of people interested in this thing.
Yeah, well, I think we've had, it's about, 800 downloads, something like that, of that particular plugin.
That's a lot of downloads. What other plugins do you have other than this one? I remember you telling me about this restaurant plugin.
Yeah, look, that restaurant plugin is something we've really done a lot of development on. As a matter of fact, one of our members reported a ticket this week and said, guys, can we turn on the category description for the menus? And we said, yep, no problems. And we rolled out the update today. But that is one of those plugins that we're really working quite heavily on. So what does the restaurant menu plugin do? Well, right now, it allows you to create all your menus and put them in categories. But one of the great things that we're yet to really publish on the page, it's actually on my to-do list in Rock. I was looking at it just before we got on the webinar to improve this. But it does the schema data. So if anyone's heard of schema out there, schema.org, the place where you write schematic JSON data to help Google understand the SEO on your website, this automatically creates menu items for your restaurant menu. So we're not talking the menu on your website in terms of a navigation to get around it. I'm talking about your food menu for your restaurant here. Now, what then happens is your categories are set and it fills out that schema data so that Google can properly index the actual food items that you're serving. On top of that, it helps you identify what type of cuisine your restaurant delivers, does the schema data for that as well, based on your location. This means that if someone's on Google searching for pizza, I want cheese pizza, right? And do a search for that in the evening. It gives Google the opportunity to say this restaurant has cheese pizza. You see, so it indexes what actual foods and things you have and the cuisine types, helping Google understand your website. And it does that all included and pretty much automatically. You just click a checkbox and away you go. It's SEO out of the box.
Does it also integrate with the Google page?
Yeah, it does. So our next update, which should roll out next week, also integrates with Google My Business. So this means that we're just finalizing the authentication and the integration of that data right now. We've already done a couple of test posts and it's all looking really good. But what this means is when you update the food on your website, your Google My Business page, the restaurant feature on there will automatically update as well. So it means you're updating in one spot. You know, and potentially because of the REST API now, if you wanted to, you could potentially integrate that with a PDF generator if you wanted to for your clients so that you update the menu. Hey, here's your PDF menu, print that off for tonight. You'll be able to do that. So, I mean, you know, this has saved us a lot of time for our clients in managing their menus. And again, because it's a post type, you can spit those menus out in different parts of your site. knowing that the data and everything is managed in one spot. So let's say, for example, I have one page with all my menu items on it, but I have a certain selection of menu items that I put in a category that's for a fixed menu. So I don't know if you've ever been to a lot of Indian and Chinese restaurants do it here in Australia, but they might say, you know what, we've got a fixed menu for tonight, and the entree is the potato and leek soup, followed by lamb shanks with, you know, a selection of vegetables and a special peppercorn gravy, finished off with a cheesecake, lemon meringue, chocolate pudding, whatever it is. And that's a fixed menu. Now, you could then just simply pick out those items out of your menu, group them all together in a category and say, here's our fixed menu for tonight for this meal that you're doing, without having to update them everywhere.
Menu for a certain night. Huh.
Yeah, that's right, because you've got categories again, you see. So you might decide to put things in different categories. Let's say, for example, something's on your lunch menu and it's on your evening menu, but it's not on your breakfast menu. Well, you can enter the item once and put it in both categories and it appears on both menus. You might have it's in your breakfast menu.
I have to do this, yeah.
You've got categories.
I understand what you're saying. It's a pain making those menus again and again, and you're just being able to...
That's exactly right. Yeah, so we made this for the same reason, to save ourselves time. Like, you can't make 80 websites in a year if you're not saving time. You just can't do it. You know, you can't repeat yourself over and over. So all our tools are based exactly on that. How do we save time managing Divi websites?
Nice. So how many themes and plugins do you have at the moment?
We've got 18 plugins and 3 child themes right now. We have been holding back a bit for this webinar, though. So the good thing is we've got quite a few more to come.
Cool. Yeah, that was my next question. How many do you think you're going to be doing in the next year, this year?
That's a good question. With Gutenberg coming out, we're going to at least double the number of plugins and themes that we've got. But we're not going to have child themes. We're going to have full themes for Gutenberg as well. And that's something that we've got on our roadmap. But with this Divi-based stuff, I'm sorry?
That's separate from Divi. Like, those themes are going to be separate from Divi.
That's right. But everything that we create will also be able to be done on a Divi-based website. So we will be at least another 10 plugins we have partially built and being used for our clients right now that we're in the process of rolling out. One's a people manager. We've got a knowledge base. We've got a helper toolkit for Yoast Local. So you can use the Yoast Local maps and SEO tools. So we've got a jobs database with all the schema data for jobs with a bunch of different modules around that as well. We've got our knowledge base that we created on Divi Framework itself. That's also rolling out. We've got a number of tools around LearnDash. If you use LearnDash for your online learning, then you're really going to love this one, because it's a whole bunch of different theme helpers and toolkits to help you use Divi natively to roll out LearnDash e-learning environments. And we also have some add-ons for that around Yoast as well, so that you can manage your breadcrumbs and your site structure better for LearnDash. So they're just some of the ones that we've got in the pipeline. There's other ideas that as developers that we've rolled out here and there for our clients. Things like a gravity form popover. We've got an exit intent popover, a few other things. They're just not product ready yet. You know, you've got to do a fair bit of work to turn something into a product, but they're all on our pipeline to be converted over. And based on our current rate, we're delivering at least 1 plugin a month. That's been our current velocity over the past year. We expect to maintain that. So we would expect another 12 plugins of varying sizes, and we would expect at least another 5 child themes for Divi to come out over.
Awesome. Sounds good. Sounds pretty good to me. So I also wanted to mention there's some courses in here in the whole package. Some learning tutorials that would be useful for anybody who wants to build websites and learn how to do stuff. What is it exactly about? What are the learning tools all about?
Yeah, sure. Look, I'll share my screen and show you guys, because this is brand new. We opened this up yesterday. We're in the process of publishing all our stuff here. If you look at this, you can see, first of all, I'm writing a big tutorial series just on footers. How do you manage your footers and how do you get the most out of our footer injector? And that's completely free for anybody. But the other courses are a little bit more in depth. The first one is SEO for Divi Builder, and that will be released this weekend. So for those in Australia, that's tomorrow for you guys, okay? That's when this course will be released. And every day over next week, another section of that course will be released. And this is for our premium members. So if you buy the lifetime membership, you'll get access to this. And we go through how to SEO a Divi website. Now, on top of that, I'll even show you how on Divi Framework itself, we have had 15 to 20% growth month on month for the past 12 months using these techniques. These are real techniques. I'll show you my exact statistics and the exact method that we use to get these results. All the little quirks we found inside Divi, how to fix them with code and direct instructions on how to implement that in your themes. So this is a really important thing. SEO is by far the best way to get a return on investment for marketing for your customers. And this course will give you everything that you need to know to be able to step into that and see real results for your own clients. The other two courses that we've worked on at the moment, and again, we're just finalizing the video editing at the moment to roll those out, is using WooCommerce and app scripts. So with WooCommerce, reporting can often be quite difficult. So we created an app script that links to the API, sucks all your data into a Google Sheet, and then you can use all the charts and stuff like that inside Google Sheets to manipulate your data. And on top of that, we've also integrated it to App Maker. Now, App Maker is almost like Access Online, and we show you how we integrated it and give you the code so you can integrate that as well. It's quite advanced, but again, this code, you can't get it anywhere else in the world. I developed it personally, this one, and it's awesome because you can suck your data in, create reports, and it doesn't cost you a cent. You just paste the code in, click a button, and all your orders get sucked into a spreadsheet. That's awesome, you know? And finally, we've got our child theming as well, where I show you how to set up your local development environment, how to set up WP CLI, how to make a child theme, and then we go through all these different snippets that we've found are really helpful. Things like how do you stop cart fragments loading on your homepage? How do you turn off emojis? You know, most professional sites aren't going to use emojis, right? So we show you how to turn it off, how to put all that code in, how to add those extra social media icons, all that stuff. So, and then at the end, we even show you how to package up your child theme to be able to sell it.
Awesome. Sounds like a complete package, huh?
Well, I'm always been passionate about sharing. You know, if you think about it, where would we be if the guys at WordPress didn't decide to share content with us? If they didn't share the CMS, where would WordPress be? Yeah,
it would. Yeah, nobody would know about it.
So, and I just see this as a way of us contributing to the community. You know, we don't expect to take over the world with Divi Framework. What we expect is to help other people that have been through things like us. And all we're really charging is enough to be able to maintain that and support our customers. You know, we're not interested in taking over the world with it. Most of the money that we actually made last year went directly reinvested into WordCamps. We sponsored WordCamp Auckland and WordCamp Malaysia. We were sponsors of those events, and I spoke at those events as well. And we flew ourselves out of Australia, and everywhere's a long way from Australia. So we flew ourselves out of Australia to go and speak at those events and support those events to make sure we're supporting the community.
That's very cool. So just to remind everybody, there's only 100 of these memberships, and this is a one-time deal. So if anybody wants to grab one, you should do it fast. I think these are going to go out really fast. So if someone does miss this opportunity, how much is it monthly?
It's normally $147 Australian dollars a year. Okay, we have an annual fee, $147 a year. We don't have a monthly membership. It's either annual or free. But you know, you might not want to make the investment straight up. That's okay. Invest as a free member. But as you said, Adnan, I agree. I think these coupons are going to go pretty quickly, and we will never repeat this offer. Okay, so don't think we're going to push it out again next week. It ain't going to happen. I'm never ever doing lifetime membership ever. There'll be only 100 members, and there won't be any more. Okay, so
just so everybody's pretty clear on that, we're not doing that.
For the savvy business person out there, we do allow memberships to be transferred. So you might want to buy 2 memberships and then auction the other one off on eBay. It's up to you. Because you can log in and we can actually transfer your membership to somebody else should you choose to want to do that. And I would allow that. So it's up to you.
That's interesting. Okay, one more thing. Say someone does sign up, they become a member. They run into some snags or some problems. Is there a support system? How do you handle that?
Yeah, look, you just submit a bug report. So in the My Account area, you just go to submit a bug, fill out the details, and it comes straight through. We're actually in the process. We just updated our activation process recently. So in the future, when that gets to where we see it, you're just going to be able to click a button and say submit a bug, fill out your description and select the plugin, and it will report all of the information we need back to us without you having to fill out a bigger form, like what version of PHP do you have? Stuff like that.
Right.
But look, all they do is submit a bug, and usually I don't think we've ever had a bug take longer than 3 days to fix.
Awesome. Okay.
So, and most of the time it's the next day. The next business day you'll get it. So that's business days, of course. We don't work all weekend, despite the dark rings. I do sleep.
So, yeah, that about wraps it up, unless you have something else to add.
Oh, look, guys, just let us know what you want. If people have questions, ask in the forum. If you want us to come back and answer further questions, I'm happy to do follow-up webcasts. Keep an eye on our YouTube channel as well. We're publishing a lot of things out there. And but yeah, get your coupon code and become a lifetime member, because there's a limited number and you can be one of those lucky 100.
All right, guys. I hope you guys go ahead and get that thing. It's a rare opportunity, and I think if it's possible for you, you should go ahead and grab it right now. All right, Matt. Thank you so much for taking out the time, and let's see if we do it next week or something like that. If you want to do a webinar or something like that, just let me know. And let's see how the people respond to this. If you get any questions, or if anybody has any questions, please go ahead, put it in the comments. Put it on the forum. We will respond to it. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
All right.